but this is going to be a must-see match.
Showtime! Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the command grab. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Below heavy hits. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? An aggressive attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Big counter. Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart driving. Oh, whiffs the throw. Throw heading for the win. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Charges forward. Player one has a slight life lead. You gotta be mindful of going on the offensive, going in. G-Ride kick for a mix-up. Backstep point attack. The throw missed. So, what's next? Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Get out going wild with Shout of Earth. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? The low kick hits. Jumps up, connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Dangerous range here. Full drive on deck. Escape grabs him on the throw. What's next? Wraps it up with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Absolutely relentless. Match just started. It's anyone's game. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player two needs to use the front of the corner here. In with a backstep roll. Who will force the other's hand? This may turn into a big chance. Rushes in. Who will set the bait at this range? Unleashing the beast and ready to play mix-up. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Shakes things up with a fireball. Contradicting to the face. This is such a goes for a projectile to try and charges forward. Still very early in the round. What's the play here? Gets a chance with that.
What's up, bro?
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still slow.
How you doing?
There's space to make something happen here.
I'm just practicing before I go online.
Projectile takes a big gamble and rips out a raw
Dang it.
super. They just went forward with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive.
Can you give me a sub?
More damage than usual.
I appreciate it.
We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Jumps, throws it. What's next? The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Breaks the block with a throw. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. Reads it. Doesn't miss a beat. Checks him with the projectile. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Going in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Big blows. Knockdown and... Oh, got too eager. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Throws a fireball. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something. Not much luck. Anti-air is clutch. All the throw connects. Grabs and throws him away. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Rush closes it out! That was catch 10, and you're gonna get in a fight.
Alright, let's return to the thing. Oops.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Don't expect me to be a Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Backs them into the corner. Big counter. Big low reaching heavy. Very solid corner switch.
Mr. Bean.
The low doesn't connect. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Closing moments of the match. Opts for the throw to close it out.
The hell did he do to do that?
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Player 1 creates a good corner.
Yeah, right.
Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? That's a counter. Breaks the block with a throw. Their life is hanging by a thread. They got it in heavily on solid anti-air. Hits them with a stopping bomb. A real test of nerves here. The low, knockdown and uses the target combo as a throw. Taking chunks out of these, closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top of this fight?
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Goes for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Uses the parry. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Experiencing burnout. Does a good job of pushing back. What'll happen here? The pressure is so intense. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Was looking for that jump attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The fighters continue to check each other. Hits them with a stopping block. Knockdown and super clutch corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Ooh. Were they baiting them into that? Player 2 can't use any drive with all the throw connects. Player 1 holding onto that corner below. Oh, here we go. Denies the jumping attempt. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? A parry? Dashes up, connects with the throw. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Wall flat into the guard frame. Oh, drive it back. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? That low kick hits. Excellent damage on that. Nice fireball. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Ooh, crushes the shin. Risky play, but it pays off. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Who will set the bait at this range? Angel will win at that range. It's over. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that jump. Hopes with a kick. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner here. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Even though there's a significant life gap, with a full drive gauge to play with, it's still anybody's round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Time's the only thing moving here. All right, what's coming up next? Next hit will end the round. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Checks him with the projectile. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. From low heavy to takes them all the way to the corner with that. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown and hits them with a stopping block. Not close enough for the throw. Going in, checks him with the projectile. We're at a standstill, but we may see eruption soon. Player 1, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. They're wide open. Closing it out with a super hard finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. What stage will they choose? Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the character.
But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realized I gotta kill all my blessings.
Smart choice. Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break graphics.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise Russian. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uncomfortable space. Can they keep each other on the edge? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Knockdown.
Here we go.
Big counter. Coming through. Takes a trip. Just goes for the super arc. Right lead opens up. Taking stock. At this range, many charges forward. A Ducky Fireball gives them the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Gets a risky pocket. Are we going
God
to see
damn,
some
she's
fireworks?
aggressive.
Saiha to start something? Were they baiting them into that? Avoids getting stuck in the hit zone with a stop and pop. Going in. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Just goes for it at this range. Pulls the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Big blow. What'll happen here? Stings them with the Shikusen. Low heavy, but no go. Closes with the
Still
throw.
beat.
Hitting them with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in. The super doesn't hit. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. The throw whips. That's a counter. The low. What now? Player overhead. Gets the corner sweep. Adds a bit of OD spiceman. Player two can't block the low kick. Throw whip at that range. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. A jump. This can lead to some big damage. Looking for a hole. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Okay, all the throw connects. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? That was a magical shot. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Here we go.
Switches it up. Player two will look to apply pressure here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Puts one in the pocket. What's the play here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Long low attack hits. Grabs him. Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Low heading for the win. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Gets a risky pop in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Going on the offensive, the fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Stings them with the Shikusen. Side switch in the corner. A quick breather delivers the pain right to their doorstep. They return to center stage. Throws overhead. All the throw connects. They're tapped into the feng shui engine. Still slugging it out at this range. Are we set up with the jump in? Connects with the throw. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Saigasho going on the offensive. Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Low heavy hits. Shows the overhead. Gets the knockdown, and now overhead. Grabs him, knockdown. Hits a big gimbal and rips out a raw super. Big low reaching heavy. Throws him to negate the block. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The low heavy connected? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Keeping them away. Big, low, reaching heavy. Tatsumaki is going on the offensive. Knockdown and... Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Both fighters just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. A quick breather. Time to reassess the situation. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Going in, player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Low heavy. Are we gonna see a comeback? Strong super art incoming. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you get it around. Taking no prisoners. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.